right, coming up on 8:16. Right now, Pfizer is working to receive FDA clearance to vaccinate children between the ages of 12 to 15.
Dr. Oz joining us this morning with more on the potential clearance. Good to see you as always, Dr. Oz. So we know Pfizer says its vaccination is 100% effective against this age group, but it hasn't been peer reviewed. What does this mean? Could we see vaccination start before the next school year?
For sure. And I think that there are some parents who find that very attractive. Other parents will say, well, wait a minute, my kids aren't going to get that sick most likely anyway. Do I really need to vaccinate them with another shot? But it does make schools a little easier to contemplate being at full capacity, which is the goal that most of the country is set now. The Biden administration certainly is pushing for that as well. And the vaccine should work just fine in younger, certainly teenagers, if not younger kids. And they're gathering rapidly data to demonstrate that it is effective, which is the primary goal here. I also believe that a lot of families who have kids in that age range won't want to have some of the kids vaccinated, others not. It's just hard to travel. It's hard to plan. If vaccine passports become a thing, it's going to become a real hassle. So it's going to be an option that some families are going to desire.
And when you do get vaccinated, you mentioned traveling. What should vaccinated people know about? Because it seems like a lot of folks are like, oh, I'm vaccinated, it's fine, I can do whatever I want now.
Well, it's a little bit of a debate. I mean, I've been arguing for a while that we are underselling the vaccine. It works so well. As you just mentioned at the open, there were literally in the clinical trials 0 deaths. Nobody who got vaccinated died of COVID. That wasn't the case in the control groups. So you are pretty safe. The real ethical issue here is not everyone's been vaccinated yet, right? There are still lines. You know, we get 5 million people vaccinated on Saturday almost, but half the population has gotten 1 shot, but that means half hasn't. And so it's going to be a challenge to figure out when everyone who wants a vaccine actually has gotten the vaccine. At that point, it becomes a lot easier for public health officials to say, you know what? You can behave like people around you are vaccinated, which means, for example, you can travel without having to take all kinds of precautions, including, by the way, you can now travel for fun, not just because you have to. Restaurants become safer for people who have been vaccinated. And all along, airlines have been fairly safe with HEPA filters that circulate the air so rapidly it's unlikely you'll get sick in the plane, but you might get sick on the way to the plane. Right, taking the Uber to the airport, waiting at your favorite pizza place to pick up a snack for the plane. That's where you might get ill. Those issues become less complicated, less concerning once enough people have been vaccinated.
Well, Dr. Oz, there are some who have that sense of ease and they will travel. There are others. I heard just this morning at the convenience store, one lady say, I'm not going to get the vaccine because of these variants, because I very well could get a variant. What more do we know? I know there's a new Israeli study that came out, shows Pfizer vaccine is less effective against the South African variant. What do we make of these studies?
Well, the vaccines were designed for the viruses that we had in this country when, last spring, when they were originally diagrammed on computer screens. And they work very, very well for that purpose. They're not as good for the other variants, but they still do create enough of a response that most people will be safe, or at least I should say they won't have as bad a side effect from getting the viruses they would have originally. Our salvation is not going to happen just because a couple of us get vaccinated earlier than others. It's because enough of us get vaccinated around the world, not just in this country, that we slow down the mutations of the virus. With less mutations, less chance for variants, because the virus wants to survive. It's going to keep changing and running away from the vaccine solutions they were making against it. That's our solution. So I'm not that worried about South African variants or the UK variants, even though that's the main one we have in this country, or even the Brazilian variants, because there's enough of an immune response that generally will be okay, even though it's not as perfect. But I'm worried about some variant we haven't thought of yet that comes up because we haven't slowed down transmission. And the rest of the world is way behind us. They don't have the money to afford the vaccines. They didn't sign up and buy them early like the United States did. And in those nations, they're still suffering.
And then we also want to talk about Johnson & Johnson, though, because we are seeing some supply shortages. And I guess it's after that big mix-up that happened, what was it, last week?
Yeah, Johnson & Johnson has been very popular, and not far from us. There was a catastrophe at a facility that's now being viewed with some suspicion. But Johnson & Johnson is being pretty upfront about this fact that they've lost lots of doses. Many people like the J&J vaccine because it's a single dose. And so those folks who are already signed up and ready to get it this week are going to start running short. They're going to have to either switch over to Pfizer or Moderna or wait a little longer until J&J catches up. Pfizer and Moderna cannot by themselves supply all the people in this country who want vaccines. So we want J&J back up and running. They will be. I'm not concerned long term, but we're going to lose a few weeks.
Yeah, I know you say no matter which vaccine, make sure you sign up. Dr. Oz, always good to see you.
You stay well, my friends.
You as well.
Thanks.